Hey, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about, is Angie's List worth it as a contractor in 2025? Now, to preface, I own a marketing company that specifically works with contractors, helping them grow their company. And right now we're working with contractors in over 300 counties across the US. Let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to go over three things. The first is cost, the second is quality, and the third is having a long-term perspective in this game. So first, cost. The main thing that you have to consider is that anywhere that you're spending your money pertaining to marketing, you have to track. If you're not tracking where your money is going, there's no point in spending the money in the first place, and you're probably going to end up wasting your money to begin with. Now, honestly, any platform that offers to promote your service or your company, like Google Ads, Facebook Ads, Angie's List, HomeAdvisor, Thumbtack, honestly, all of them do work if you do them right. And what it mainly comes down to is utilizing that platform to where you're actually seeing a return on your investment, and it's not just throwing money in a trash can. So that's the main thing I want to hit on to start, is that any platform out there where you can run ads, it honestly can work really well if you do it right. And part of it is that that platform that is the most efficient constantly changes. So for example, in my personal opinion, 10 years ago, these softwares honestly worked really well, and they were at the peak of their performance. But like anything, technology changes over time, and the most efficient way to go about something constantly is changing. Now, to go along with costs, we honestly recommend spending anywhere from 5 to 10% of the total gross income of whatever your company is doing monthly. Now, this can vary as well. We have some of our clients that only spend 1% of their gross income. We have other clients that are spending even 20% some months of their gross income because they're wanting to grow that much. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. That way I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So on Angie's List itself, what you can do is, let's just say that I'm somebody that lives in Seattle and I'm looking for modeling help on a project that I have coming up. What they have you do is fill out this form, and I can go through it very briefly, but they let you fill out what type of service you're looking for help on, remodeling project, main floor, whether that's a kitchen or a bathroom. And so they're just asking you a bunch of questions about the project that you have. Now, what happens is when they get all this information, they're sending it to so many different contractors. And the reality is that this person might be just looking for a quote even. They might not even be interested in getting help with that project immediately. And most of the time how it's set up is they very rarely will refund you your money for a lead that comes in. So honestly, this process of using them can work really well. But the thing that you have to remember is most of the clients that are reaching out to you for help on a project, they're clients that have already been talking to several different contractors. And honestly, a lot of them are just the type of clientele that are looking for the cheapest possible contractor out there. So the second thing I want to get into is the quality of the leads themselves. Now, if you own any type of contracting company or service-based business, you have probably tried some type of company in the past that promised results of leads, but the results themselves were completely different from what you were promised in the beginning. As I mentioned at the beginning, the biggest thing is to just track where your money is going and how much money you're getting back. In the end, marketing in general, it should be set up to where when you're putting $1 in, you're at least at a minimum getting that money and then some more back on top of that. So a big thing that these companies promote is that they can get you hundreds of leads even, but the reality is, would you have 100 leads of people just looking for a quote, or would you rather have 5 people that are motivated clients looking for help on the project immediately within the next couple months? That's a big thing that you have to remember. I mean, it's the same thing about your product itself. You can say whatever you want about how good your quality of services are, but the reality is, if you don't have people backing you up with good reviews online or something similar to where you can prove, hey, I've done great quality work, my clients love me, it's gonna be harder to close that client. So as a business owner, don't get shiny object syndrome and see that somebody can get you a ton of leads without going in depth about how qualified they are and how many other companies that they've done this with in the past. And the last thing I want to get into is having the long-term perspective. Personally, I do think that companies like Angie's List, HomeAdvisor, Thumbtack, they can be very useful if you have the short-term perspective in mind. But the reality is, as a business owner, you need to be looking at months in advance, even years in advance, about where you want your company to be. The results that you're seeing right now today in your company are from things that you've done months ago, even years ago, about your company. How you set it up, the employees that you hired, processes, systems, your customer relations, all these different things. That's where it has gotten you today. Now, these companies can help you get projects very quickly, but if you do have that long-term perspective and you want to be in business for years to come, there's other avenues that you got to take advantage of. And what it really comes down to is you have to be in control of your leads yourself. You shouldn't be having somebody else fully control those leads and being able to send them to so many different companies. How you need to have it be structured is when a lead comes in, it doesn't go to several different contractors. It goes directly to you. They see your company online. They either fill out the form on your website, they see your phone number, and they give you directly a call. This is how you start to target more higher end clienteles and higher quality leads. With the companies that we manage all aspects of marketing for, taking advantage of systems like SEO, search engine optimization, having you set up to where you're the first company that people see online. You can be running paid ads for your company itself. So Google guaranteed ads, Google PPC ads, or you can run Facebook ads even. That's set up to where as you're running those ads on those platforms, it constantly is raising up your status as a company, ranking you higher online. So at the end, if you ever stop running ads, you still have those leads coming in. It's not like you stop paying for Angie's List or Thumbtack and those leads just stop coming in. You need to be setting it up to where you constantly have leads coming in, whether you're paying for ads or whether you're not. And especially for you contractors out there that are only relying on word of mouth and referrals, that works really, really well until it doesn't. Because a lot of the times, especially in seasons like winter or fall, when things are slowing down, if you can't get a project and you don't have people reaching out to you, then honestly, you're not gonna be in business that much longer. So in the end, just make sure any ad platform can work really, really well. The thing is about setting it up properly, tracking to see which platform is performing the best, and investing all your funds into platform that you're seeing the most results with. In the end, if you're wanting some of our backend processes, feel free to click the link in my bio, go to contractorscalingblueprint.com, or you can visit our website at zealmediasolutions.com and feel free to book a call with us to see if you're a fit to work with us as a company. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I want to keep making content like this so you can keep crushing it. And I hope this video really helps you out and grows your company.